So this morning we are working, y'all. We are working. I got home at 7 o'clock doing all the pickups. All the drop offs for the kids. And I immediately started to work. I'm so happy and so excited because I got all the orders cleared out last night. And the only thing that's sitting in there are the advent calendars. That's it. Everything else is cleared out. So that means I don't have to work on set. I said that and I got an order this morning. No, there's one order that's not cleared out. I have to make the paper clips, the pearl paper clips. But I'm fine with that because it came on Friday, so I'll probably do it on Monday. I think, and I just love y'all so much because I was really nervous to post that my last vlog. I was so nervous. Hold on, let me sit down so we can talk real quick. Okay, we gotta talk and work at the same time. Anyway, because I'm doing all the printing for the advent calendars. It's crazy. It's so much work. If you want to do an advent calendar, I should have started back in July. So note to self for next year. It's so cold. Note to self for next year, I'm starting it early. I'll do pre-orders again in October. But I'm going to start it early. I'm going to start printing early because I have this whole stack. Let me show y'all. We gotta get through all the cutting, coiling, everything for this stack here. And then it gets better. This stack here. This stack here. There's so much. Hold on, it gets better. Woo! This stack here. All this needs to be, yeah. I'm gonna have to redo that because I got a little line in it. This stack here. Hold on, it gets better. And make sure I keep it perfect. This is why I had to stack up on paper because of all the cutting and stuff. This stack here. And this stack here. So this is a teaser for people. If you bought the advent calendar, I'm going to tell you right now, if you bought it and you don't want to see a sneak peek, you need to skip, okay? So I'm going to give you time. 5 seconds. Okay, because I'm about to show them a teaser. So I'm so excited for this calendar. This is what the sets of, there's multiple sets of cash envelopes and everything, but this is one of the sets. Look how pretty it is. It is so pretty. This calendar that I put together, all the product, everything. Oh, so cute. This is going to be an A5 bundle that they're going to have. It's so adorable, but I really took so much time to put it together, y'all. If only y'all knew how much time and patience I took even to print all this stuff. I mean, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. So I'm so excited to just, first of all, be done with it. And then second of all, I'm excited to put it together because I just want to see how everything looks. So I'll give you guys a walkthrough once I actually get finished and I print and once I pack and send everyone's orders out. I'll give you a walkthrough probably sometime in December. And anyone who bought it, I'll warn you, especially on my reels, that hey, this is actually I may just wait because some of y'all probably aren't going to be able to hold off and not look. So I may not give a walkthrough of this until maybe January. But just know it takes a lot of work. So you see all this, I gotta cut a lot of this stuff. I gotta coil it. I gotta do everything. There's notepads in here. There's a ton of stationery products in here. Everything. Saving challenges, cash envelopes. There's so much. So lots of work. So if you want to do this next year and have an advent calendar, start a couple months. months, because I'm in November now, and I got about 26 days until I got to start shipping them, because they're gonna ship at the end of November after Black Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish it the first week of November. So next week, I got some PTO, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to like knock this out. So we'll see. Anyways, I wanted just to thank you guys for your support on my last video. I was very nervous to share it because I don't ever want to come off as being ungrateful and that I'm crying because of like, oh my gosh, like I just can't handle, I don't know. I just don't want people to think that I'm just being ungrateful for where I am. I'm very grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. I pray every day for God to keep guiding me and to keep allowing me to be in this space and continue to grow and learn. As you know, everything that is new is very scary, and there's learning curves and there's growing pains. And that's the phase that I'm in right now, because I'm just trying to learn how to navigate it in my time, and just trying to excel at all the things, knowing I'm just one person and I can't do it all, but like I got a lot to do. So, but I appreciate you guys. So what I did, and I read every single comment, and listen, it's getting so hard to respond across the board on my social media. So I try very, very hard to respond. If I don't respond, please do not think that I'm like ignoring you. Like, it's nothing like that. It's just a lot of comments across the board. Like on my TikTok, on my Instagram, everything, on Lemonade, people emailing me and messaging me and all those things. So it's been difficult in the last couple months for me to get through everything. So, but so today I just finished printing this morning, and then I'm so excited because I think I told you guys I'm going to be revamping my maybe I didn't, but I'm going to be revamping the 100 envelope challenge. But the 100 envelope challenge is like a $5,050 challenge. I can't even finish the darn thing. I've been trying to, but it's extremely hard. So I made a newer one that's like a 3,000 and something challenge, and then I'm also going to have a bundle for Black Friday. So this is one of the colors for the bundle. Right now, I actually just have the Orderly stash still in there. These are on my site for sale. So if you do want like a heavier challenge, and you want that $5,000 challenge, definitely go on the site and you can get this one because it's cheaper. It does not come with this binder. It comes with a clear binder. But it is on sale. But the bundle for the $3,050 challenge, or is it 3,500? I forgot the number. It's going to come with this binder, and then the layout is going to be completely different. It's so pretty. I can't wait to put mine together, because that's the one I'm going to do, and I'm going to transfer the money from here over to that challenge. But it's going to have, I already designed it, so I just got to print it. It has a dashboard, it has a table of contents section so you can understand the challenge, and then it's going to actually have cash envelopes. And it's going to be a monthly thing, right? So you can know each month, this is what I got to save. I like that type of savings challenge. I don't mind this, but I'm all over the place here. You see, like, I done saved here, I done saved there, I done saved there. Like, there's no like rhyme or reason behind how I'm saving this. I'm just doing what I can. But I feel like if I put more structure to it for me, I think I'll be able to accomplish it. So the new one is a lower challenge amount, and then it's more structured to where in January you save $200, and this is when you do it. And it's going based off your paycheck. So there's going to be a bi-weekly layout, and there's going to be a weekly layout. And if you get paid monthly, then of course you can choose either or. You just double up. You either double up on the 4-week, or you do 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You can use the bi-weekly or the weekly, but you'll have to just make sure you save all of it when you get paid, instead of breaking it up each week. So that is what I'm doing. I also decided, because I want to, there are so many projects that I wanted to launch on Black Friday, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to scale back a little bit, right? And I'm doing that because I have great ideas, but if I try to do them all at one time, it's not going to go well. And I want to make sure that I have a great launch. So for Black Friday, I think I told you guys last vlog or 2 vlogs ago, remember those little caddy bundles? I'm not going to actually do the caddy bundles. I'm going to do those in January, but they're going to be a Valentine's special for those who want to buy themselves a gift. So I'm going to do that in January. And then there was something else I was going to launch in January instead. Oh, I think these little challenges here, these little book challenges. So I have these are so cute. I have these in this glitter blue and black. I'm going to launch these in January too. January is going to be kind of like a smaller launch because Black Friday, because I have so many new concepts coming, I want to be able to also market those concepts after Black Friday and spend time just, you know, preparing for next year. So I'm just going to slow down a little bit with what I'm launching. And then there was something else. I think that's it. Just those caddies. Oh, I'm going to show y'all because it's so freaking cute. Hey, can y'all see? There's my look. I got so much stock here. I done ramped up for Black Friday. I ramped up for the remainder of the year because I won't be stocking anything until next year. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to launch a game box. And I already have the deck of cards and everything ready. But again, another cool, fun concept. But if I rush it, I just don't want to. And it's a lot to do in the next like 20 days. If I didn't have to do the advent calendar, honestly, if I would have did that earlier on and prepared, I would have been fine to do everything else. Anyway, I have these boxes here, purple and pink. And I was going to actually create a game. So I already have it. I've been working on it the last couple months. The only reason why I haven't finished it is because I had not found a box that I like. And I finally found one. And it's so nice, great quality. So you'll see what I do with this, but this is actually going to launch in January as well. And then these caddies is what I was talking about that's launching in January. And I'm trying to look around and see. I'm still going to launch the new binders. Those are going to happen Black Friday. So I can't wait for you guys to see those. Not the A5 one that I just showed you, but there's some other new binders that I think will be so freaking pretty with just some really sleek cash envelopes. But the reason why I decided to hold off on these things and just pace myself, because in the last 2 months, I looked at my finances, traffic. So I did a comparison for last quarter and then this month, which is October, that just ended. Today's the 31st, or that's going to end today. So I looked at everything on Shopify, which is so nice. I really love Shopify because it does give great reports and you can look at your analytics to see what you're bringing in, the traffic, when do people shop the most. There's so much that I look at, like when do I see heavier traffic and everything. So anyway, when I pulled the numbers, y'all, in the last 2 months, and I will be very honest so you guys can understand where I am sitting at, the last 2 months, this month alone, I am going to gross sales at about $5,000 this month. I've never had months like this, never. So this has been a great month for me, which is why I have felt overwhelmed. I couldn't understand it because I'm like, I'm getting orders and I know it's a little bit heavier than where it was. But when I look at the numbers, I said, this makes sense. So this month I did close to $5,000. Last month I did close to, it was about, I think it was like $3,200 or something like that. So I did about $3,200. So I have been steadily increasing in my orders and the traffic that I'm bringing to my site. I want to say that is all due to marketing. I think I haven't mastered marketing at all. But me posting consistently, now I actually see my reels doing very well. I see my videos on YouTube doing very well to where I can get about 1,000, 1,000 views, and a couple hundred watch hours from those videos. And then on my reels, I'm reaching new people and more people, and I even had a reel that went it was like 40,000 views on Facebook, and I didn't even know until I looked. But now my reels are consistently getting a couple thousand, and it's scary because it's like, okay, now I understand why we're so overwhelmed, because I'm looking at the traffic now, and I looked at all the orders, and I said, there's no way this analytics is right. Like, I couldn't have made, even this month, I still don't believe that I made $5,000 this month. There's no way. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you guys my analytics really quick. So, transparent moment. So you can also understand it is very possible for you to make money if you put in the work. So I lied. $4,982. I lied. So I'll show you guys really quick. Is there anything else on here? Let me just block out this part here. So this is the amount that I've made from the 1st to the 31st. So $4,982. Down here, they rounded it. But what they are showing us right here is the traffic. So this shows us that it tells us by sales channel. So meaning it's showing us if it's Facebook, YouTube, like where is it coming from? Like where is the revenue coming from by how people are getting to my site. So that's what that's showing. And then right there in the middle where you see that 33.62, that's just telling me on average that people spend $33.62. Now, I'm going to tell you why I loved seeing that. So that $33 average ticket was very important to me to see because it tells me a couple things. Remember, I think if you new here, you probably maybe you didn't watch my old vlogs if you just started watching my channel. When I first started out, I had my planners priced at $45 because I didn't make them myself and I sourced them overseas. I had to price them that way so I can get some profit from them. Anyway, when I learned how to make my own planners, I set a price point that I knew that I can still make profit, and then also it can be reachable to people in my market. And that ticket number is telling me that $33 is telling me I'm right on track with how I am pricing my items and how much people in my market want to spend, right? So now I know that on average they would like to spend $35. Well, 33 and some change technically, I'm just rounding it up. So $35 on average is what people in my market want to spend on my products. So that's good because besides the wallets, the things that I custom make, I price them at a very great price point, and I'm still making profit from it. It's not like it's just walking off the door for free. It's nothing like that. But the only thing I can say is that the time that I put into certain products, I could probably price it a little bit more. So I'm exploring what that looks like for next year. But overall, I'm very happy with the fact that I was able to recognize that, hey, like a $45 planner for people who budget and people who are into like stationery and things and they're conscientious about what they spend, it's probably a little bit too high, right? So it's really nice to see that I am at a very great average, which is the $33, and then I am right on the nail, or I don't know. I just know that I priced it good. I'm pricing my products good. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, that is how much I made this month, you guys. Oh God, it ain't even me. I didn't even make that. God did it. God did it, and I'm happy. I'm just following in what He wants me to do. I'm following in His footsteps. That's it. I'm just behind. He says go here, I'm gonna go here. If He says go there, I'm gonna go there. But I'm really, really, really happy about that. So it's definitely possible it is definitely possible to grow your business. It is. That tells me everything I needed to know when I started to look at the numbers. I dived in yesterday because me and my partner did actually, because I needed to understand where I was and where I was going and why I was feeling how I was feeling. I did not even look at the transactions. I never looked. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to see what November launch brings and where I'm going to go. We're going to go ahead and continue with work. I want to get finished early because my apartment maintenance is coming in and I need to be out of the house so they can come in and work and do some things. If I tell y'all what happened, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all though in a few vlogs from now when it all settles down. But it's been real crazy. People expect you to pay all this money and it got horrible service. I'm just going to say that. Friends, we are about to end the vlog. Hold on, I got a package. I don't even know what's in this package. I done beefed up for the remainder of the year, so I've been getting packages every day, every single day. Anyways, I am going to continue to work, and also today is just going to be filled with advent calendar prep because I was able to finish orders. So for the remainder of the day after work, I can work on the advent calendars, doing the printing, doing the cutting, getting as much done as I can. Super excited for it. It's going to be so pretty. But anyway, I love you guys, so I will see you on next vlog. Bye.